Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel, leave your thumbs up, and leave your comments. Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin went on Lou Dobbs talking about stimulus. Lou Dobbs asked Stephen Mnuchin about the stimulus package, stating the negotiations didn't go so well, so what's next? Stephen Mnuchin said, President Trump and my priority is that it is about $300 billion approved in the last CARES Act. We need the authority to spend that money. So our choice would be to use the money for small business, more PPP money, second stimulus checks, use it for airline workers, and for kids and to support jobs. Mnuchin went on to say, we could get this money into the economy very quickly, and the president would like to get second stimulus checks out to the American people quickly also. He said, all of this could be passed on a standalone basis, but the Speaker and Schumer keeps insisting on all or nothing. He goes on to say that the White House has been trying to negotiate in good faith, trying to get a package that would include a lot of things, which would include money for testing, vaccines, kids, jobs, and health care. Some areas we have made a lot of progress on, and some areas we still need to work on. Lou Dobbs asked Steve Mnuchin, why is it we can't get a stimulus check out to the people that needs it so much? Mnuchin's reply, Lou, I don't think there is a good answer for this. And I don't think the Speaker wants to give the President a win just 3 weeks prior to the elections. That's it in a nutshell. Then he said they are holding up relief to hard-working Americans. Mitch McConnell wants to bring back the PPP money to the floor. And for this, we do have the money. We don't have to create new money for this. We have the money sitting there. He also said there is $130 billion just sitting in the PPP. We just need to approve. We need to get approval to send it out as second stimulus checks. Then he said that he has over $200 billion sitting there that was to be used for Federal Reserve facilities. But I am not going to be needing this, so I will reallocate that money. We also have money we want to reallocate to the airlines. See, all this money is sitting there. It's already there for this kind of stuff. But crazy Nancy won't let it happen. It's not new money. It's money already spent, already sitting there. Then Lou Dobbs cuts in and he asks, so what I am hearing is Nancy Pelosi just wants to use the American people as pawns to secure her advantage over the president in the election. Now, y'all, Steve Mnuchin could have blasted Crazy Nancy right there because Lou Dobbs opened the door up wide for him to do so. But Mnuchin was a gentleman and he took the high road. I wouldn't have been a gentleman. Mnuchin said there is still a lot of work to get done, but we, talking about him and Crazy Nancy, will talk again today to try to reach a fair deal for the American people. He also said if the Speaker wants to compromise, we can get it done before the election. I am hopeful we'll get it done. Well, Steve, I'm hopeful also, and I'm praying for that. But really, I don't see it happening because Crazy Nancy is involved, and she does not want to help the American people. All she wants to do is spew her hate for the president. Whether y'all like him or not, he is the president. He deserves respect for that office. Okay, let's talk about the executive orders. Put my notes away. I don't need them for this. Y'all, if you remember it might have been 2 months ago, when President Trump said that he was going to send out all this money with executive orders. He had like 4 executive orders that he was going to invoke. I don't remember what they all was. I know one was PPP money, one was stimulus checks. I can't remember the other 2. But he says he can get this done without approval. But so far it has not happened. Well, just here in these notes, what I've just told you about. Steve Mnuchin says himself that they want to get approval for these standalone bills so they can reallocate this money. He says this a couple of times in this interview with Lou Dobbs. So if he is saying this, this tells me, and it backs up what a lot of people's been saying, that President Trump can't do these executive orders. If he needs their approval to get it done, that means he can't do it by himself. So was that a rally cry for his election? Probably so. But then look what Crazy Nancy is doing for her party. Look what Sleepy Joe Biden is doing. They all have their hidden agendas. And this was probably President Trump's. But they are going to get something done. But I just don't think it'd be executive orders from the president. I don't think that can happen. And will Nancy Pelosi agree to this standalone tactics that Steve Mnuchin is wanting to do? Probably not. Do I still think we're going to get a stimulus package before the election? I'm hopeful and I'm prayerful. Y'all, I am not a big sports fan. I mean, look at me. I'm an old fat guy. I don't play ball games. But I do believe we're going to have that 13th hour, that Hail Mary shot, and we will get a stimulus package passed before the election. We can only hope and pray. Y'all, they are turning up the heat on Crazy Nancy. Her own party is turning against her. The American people are turning against her. Only a small handful of people are still for her. But most people are turning against her, which is turning up the heat. The media is turning against her, and her own party is turning against her. I believe she will fold at the last minute. If she don't fold, she will be voted out of office. She's spewing all of her hate, trying to get Trump out of office. If she's not careful, she's going to get herself out of office. Y'all, I implore y'all to say a prayer for our country, say a prayer for our president and the rest of our leaders. Also, pray for the families that's been so badly hurt with this COVID thing and with the actions of our government, that God will heal them and make them whole again. I have faith that He will. God has a plan. We just don't know what it is. He could tell us His plan, but we wouldn't understand it. In time, we will know what this was all about. Y'all, I love you all. Please watch the video that's popping up here and subscribe to this channel. And please subscribe to my other channel. I love you all. Until the next time. Oh, if there's something coming up big this afternoon, I will make another video. But if not, I will see you tomorrow. And don't forget, I got to ask you a question before I go. With the contest coming up this next Sunday, I'm going to ask y'all, I want to let y'all choose. Put it in the comments below what you want to do. Do you want cash? I'm not going to tell you how much. Or do you want a prize? I'm not going to tell you what that prize will be until Sunday when we have the contest. I love you all. Until next time, ciao.